The title of this poem is What's the Basis? The dictionary definition of the word basis is something on which some other thing was based or established. So when you look at just the history of the Black man and woman in general, and all of the trauma, the trials and the obstacles and things that we have had to face, one would ask themselves, what's the basis? Why was these things even established? What is some of these ideologies even based on? And so I wrote this poem about 12 to maybe 14 years ago. And it's still a question that lingers in my mind. And so I want to share this with you on today. What's the basis? Pursued in many cases, unwanted in different places, light brown and black faces. Develop dreams with the will to chase it, but the premeditated plan for my dream is to erase it. But what's the basis? My freedom, I fight to make it. My justice, you try and take it. My friend, you surely fake it. My family, you continue to break it. I'm fed up, my whole body is shaking. On God, I am patiently awaiting. So what's the basis? The water not fit for drinking. My food has poisons placed in. The air is filled with toxins. We die with or without the medicine. Fast food got me shooting insulin. What kind of world is this we living in? My brothers locked down in prison, slammed by the mandatory minimums. No role models to teach our sons to be men. And the woman unprotected, suffering and struggling. And our daughters won't even know how to judge men. So what's the basis? Let me give you the basics. Down for you, I will break it. The biological Eve had our faces, and through us came all races. Scientists took DNA and tried to trace it and found that we represent the first generation. Then we went from Africa to plantations, and the goal was for us to build them a nation. But in the process, we received beatings and lacerations, hangings and castrations, never receiving the proper education. And now today they want to say that we're racist after 400 years of them practicing hatred. And I'm going to keep on coming with the basis. Why the government never built any cases? I'm still waiting on my mule and 40 acres. They continue to rape us, financially degrade us, found modern ways to enslave us, then brag on what they feel they gave us. They student loan, Section 8 project place us. Don't use your mind, just entertain us. Football, basketball, right out of high school coming for us. They'll give us a sitcom so they can stereotype us. Allow a few to make millions, and that should make up for what was done to us. Allow a couple to get rich and the mass continue to suffer. Let's fully undress her so that little girls will follow her. In movies, they'll glorify the drug life, make a white woman his wife. They will give us drugs to kill our home, drugs that were homegrown. Home meaning our government. Plotting is how their time is spent, making decisions and moves to our detriment. And then they'll look us right in the eyes, wanting us to know how much we're despised. And then look him dead in his eyes right before they pull the trigger. One more down, millions to go, they figure. But we will continue to rise and we will continue to fight. Even when we know that the basis of their very existence will be to eradicate our lives. Now that is the basis.